So, Hoff, let me get this straight. First, we come here to deal with some bandits having stolen a family heirloom, which is a maze. So I kinda understand that. Nords have been a proud warrior people for quite some time. But then that would still have me ask a question. What was the disembodied voice that talked to me with again? Well, whatever that be, it spoke something about Mount Falkreath. Guess I will add it to my list of things. Ah yes, this is the steel mace. Quest item. Nothing else really I should be dropping off. No. So let's see what we still have left to do. So, Sorin Jurard. That's someone we'll have to recruit. And apparently we have to meet I.S. Malborn in Solitude, yes. And Mount Falkreath was somewhere around here. I guess the voice was called Meridia or something. I at least got the impression. Perhaps I'll have to look at it. It's a Daedric Lord, but cleansing like just... Well, it sounds good to me, doesn't it? Fitting and all that. I can at least hear them out. But for now, onto the road and take the right path. Then we'll get to Falkreath and see what there is that has been so important as to call me over there. By the Jarl themselves, no less. Was that a dragon? That better not have been a dragon. I ain't dealing with dragons right about now. Well, of course I will deal with them if I have to, but I'm not feeling up to it. I've already got quite many things to do. Now then we have crossed the bridge. We should be coming to the in the section where we'll be taking yet another right. Was it this one? No, this is just one too early still. This is where we took down more wolves, since they like me so much. But this should be taking us to Falkreath. Yes, it should. We'll have to drop by Whiterun to give in the steel mace for the companions. So we'll no longer have active ties to that Daedra worshipping folk. Ah, a fog settling in. Friend. Wonder what's over there. Seems to be coming from yonder. Now then, yes, this is the right direction. I am not missing it by some miracle. Although at this point I would not be too surprised if I did. What's this here then? Fight cave. Fight cave. Sounds dubious at best. So best leave it alone for now. If somebody starts complaining about it, then I'll do something about it, but for now it might just well be some perfectly honest sport. But here we are. So first things first, the Jarl had some interest in us, so let's go say hello to them.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, the fellow who wrote the cookbook.
Very well. Now then.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
You look like the Jarl.
Yes. What is it that you want?
That's actually what I was going to ask of you. I got your letter, Jarl. I'm Lord Wenzel IV.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true.
Are you sending me
There's
off to kill a dragon?
It's in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with.
Hold on.
The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Hold up. Okay, they are bandits. It will be done.
Good.
But
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one. Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
was the most bizarre encounter. I mean, you could have just... The companions would have done this sort of thing. You don't have to ask for me specifically. I mean, I am honored that the word of my exploits has gone that far, but me? Or just a group of common bandits? Ah, hubris is climbing back to my head again, isn't it?
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. Oh, did you need something?
No,
A song in your
Delacote, no.
heart to ward off the gloom.
Do you have a second? I need your help. Hey,
What
you
might
there.
that be?
I need to talk to you.
Was it?
I lost something of mine nearby. A family heirloom.
Not you
It was a
two.
locket, gold with an emerald in the center. I think I dropped it nearby while traveling. If you could help me find it, I would gladly pay you for your trouble. I can lead you to where I think I dropped it.
Alright, hold on. I have a billion things on my platter right about now, and none of those. And I repeat, none of those includes hunting for lockets in non-dangerous locations that have not, in the first place, been stolen at all.
I see. Well, let me know if you can spare a few moments. I can't leave until I find it. It means a lot to me.
Very well, lady. I'll let you know if I find the time. Now then, Thadgear, are you local?
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
Very well.
Have you heard?
I was asked
been
to
another
meet
dragon
someone here.
Heinsgrove this time.
Welcome to
Valga?
Dead Man's Drink.
No, you don't
Hear
seem
any
to know
juicy
about
gossip
it
in town?
either. Let's see here. Find Marcus Janus
share it with
right here somewhere. Ah, there's someone in the shadows I hadn't noticed.
Oh, hello. Need something?
Are you Marcus Janus? Wanted to see me about Helgen?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met. And welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgen?
You already know Helgen was attacked by a dragon. You ever seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
I doubt any civilians made it out of there alive. Place was laid to waste.
Then it's as I feared. My brother and his family are lost. Gods damn it all. I'd hoped for better news.
I am sorry about it. But even if they did survive the dragon attack, there were bandits out there. Dead for sure.
Yes, I've heard the fort is full of them. But appearances can also be deceiving. If I'm right, these are no bandits at all.
Tell me.
I have it on good authority there is a man known only as Val inside the keep. He's the leader of a small group of mercenaries, for lack of a better term. Their aim is to kill Thalmor wherever they're found.
Well, that sounds
That they've come out of hiding
interesting.
is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists. Resistance movement, if you will.
Insurrectionists. You know this man. And yet they attack me. Well, they got to keep up images, huh? But you know this man?
His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the Great War.
I see.
He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded, and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood.
Ow. How do I know that feeling? They murdered his whole family. I wonder if this is going to be anything pleasant, but could you tell me more?
They marched them down the streets of the Imperial City and tortured them until they were dead. Right in front of the Imperial Palace.
Yeah, no, wasn't good.
They said, "Let it be known that any family members of Imperial officers found anywhere else in the province would receive a similar fate." There were many such atrocities committed by those wretched maggots within those walls. And even more unspeakable tragedies in the rest of Cyrodiil.
Yeah.
We were under orders to flee the city for Skyrim when they invaded. We left our people, our families, defenseless. Most did not survive. The few that did make it out of there were scattered as refugees throughout the rest of the province. The plan was to regroup here in Skyrim, rest and resupply our forces, and return to the Imperial City to retake it. That took almost a year. Surely you know the history. If not, this book will help you understand a little of what we went through.
Yeah, I didn't need to hear that. Tell me what happened to the city. No. I know what happened to the city. I know. I was sent here freshly. But as a soldier, you might know it better. Go on. Paint my fears on the walls. Tell me just how right I was to oppose them.
When we finally returned to the city, there wasn't much left. We split our forces, and I led the charge from the southern waterfront district, while Valerius attacked from the west. March right down to the main gate and knock on the door, he said. The man had guts, that's for sure.
So it seems.
After we retook the city, he started to change. He knew his family was gone, but when he learned that they were tortured in the streets, he went mad and vowed to avenge their deaths. He started conducting covert operations that were unknown even to me, his closest friend. He took a handful of his most loyal men and began assassinating Aldmeri officers and diplomats, wherever he could find them. Of course, all of this was without knowledge or consent from our commanders. When they were caught, well, let's just say justice was swift.
I see.
But the Aldmeri feared making a martyr out of him, as they knew the people were aware of his family's torture and murder.
Mm-hmm. Well, he ain't executed. Obviously didn't execute him.
No, but under pressure from the Thalmor, Titus locked him and his men away in the Imperial prison for the rest of their lives.
Uh-huh.
Soon after, I decided my service had come to its end, and retired to the Legion. But you don't get to be a captain and not accumulate a few favors.
I see where this is going. You helped me escape from the prison, didn't you?
Well, yes and no. I wasn't actually involved in the operation. But a young lieutenant who served under me was stationed there after I retired.
I see.
And he found an ancient passage out of the prison that had long been forgotten about. We always heard the stories about it from ages ago. The nuns believed they were true and dismissed them as fairy tales. But they were true, and Lieutenant Buckingsley found the passage. So, on a dark and stormy night, Buckingsley quietly slipped a key into Valerius' cell and created a diversion, which bought Val enough time to escape.
And now he's sitting in hell again, sending his men attacking me. You might want to signal to him that he doesn't want to do that. I'm after Thalmor just as they are, but I will defend myself.
They went straight away to Hammerfell to join the Redguard rebellion against the Aldmeri.
Ah, they did such a
It
move.
was rumored a secret brotherhood who called itself the Keepers of Hatu was formed after the signing of the Second Treaty of Stros-Makai.
I am sorry, but
Most people pass these rumors off as baseless gossip. The name Hatu.
in Finnish, hattu is literally hat. So, yeah. What intrigues you about hats?
Hatu was the mountain where the Redguard hero Frandar Hunding and his sword singers made their final stand against the armies of Hera. It was a
Ah,
bloody battle in their history, but their victory led them to a new land they named Hammerfell, which began the modern-day Redguard society. Here, I brought a few of my old books along just to refresh my memory. Perhaps you'd like to study them, if you're interested in history. You may read them at your leisure.
thank you. I will take a look at these.
Where were we? Oh, yes, the name is a metaphor, meant to imply a final stand, much the same as the one Frandar made at Hatu Mountain. It was also widely known that this brotherhood was made of all races, all united in a singular cause under the banner of the hammer and anvil.
Interesting. Defeat the Thalmor? Yes?
Yes, I see you've been listening. Not only defeat them, though, that would not be enough, but to cleanse Tamriel of the Thalmor and their racist Aldmeri dominion forever.
So what makes you think Valerius is involved with this group of no-goods?
Yes, interesting, isn't it? I've heard the name Valerius Artoria associated with them on more than one occasion.
This is an ode to
First,
staunch protectors.
who better to lead such an organization than someone as skilled in warfare as he?
The days come and
Second,
gone.
who better to intimidate your enemy than a legend well known as an assassin of their kind? Even if he were dead.
Drive out the storm cloaks
And if he is still alive, and his men still serve with him, it seems logical that they would return to Skyrim along with the Thalmor.
Yes, this makes sense. But what do you want to do with me?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason with him. Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band. If any of his men try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business. Show them this note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please, return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
So that's what we are. Fools, Very well.
Civil war, it's bad for Skyrim.
Very well.
Let's hope it ends quickly.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those weird... They say the college has been snooping around Sartai. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Alright. Well, let's see now. I could head on back to Helgen. I could take a look at the job for the Jarl here, but that's a bit out of the way, isn't it? Then... I do believe it's for the best if I head to Helgen for now. With the forces weakened, they might be more inclined to listen. Although I may be wrong with that, who knows? It's also getting late, but I should be able to make this short trip during this day. Well, that sure was a sound. Haven't ever heard quite something like that before. Wolves? I don't know what's going on here. Can only assume there's bandits out and about. I'll just try to make it through quick. What was that? And does this path... Yes, it continues to take me to the right direction. Over here, what now? You are a bandit that attacked me for no reason. Alright. And you are my enemies just as well. That's that done with. Alright. A somewhat bizarre encounter. Made more so by the fact that I couldn't see ahead of me. What?
Is that all you got?
A wolf? Gibbering lunatic. Right. Werewolf blood. Right. Right. This clearly is not the night to be out and about. No, it isn't. Perhaps it's for the best if I set up camp somewhere about here. Alright, so Grant, give me that leather tent, you won't be needing that. And then firewood, 6 of, kindling, all of, yes, and then yeah, this looks like a good spot to me. Up, that was the wrong button. Now that's more like it. So, add kindling, wood shavings, add tinder.
I like bandits.
Let's try with magic this time.
Pockets. Every dead bandit is like a gift waiting to be opened.
It's setting up. There we go. And then I'll need more kindling. Then some actual wood in it. There we go. That should make for a good fire. And let's take a look at our camping skills while we are at it, shall we? Don't yet have enough ranks for that, but did this one have anything to offer? Yes, 2 of them. So what's here? Exposure increase from frost spells and attacks is reduced. You can swim in frigid water longer, it no longer drains your stamina. Risk coverage if all slots... Warmth. Coverage. Yeah, I'll go for the warmth option for now. There we go. And now, from staring into hallucinations, let's go on to actually pitching up the tent and getting ready for bed. There we go. Come morning, everything should be better. Right. Well, that didn't work out exactly as was planned, I'll have to admit. Still dark. Much too dark. Ah, there you are. But... I guess... it's still about time to move forward. No reason to light up yet another fire. Would have needed to wake up earlier if I wanted to keep the fire going. So, Helgen's this way, isn't it? Hard to tell. And those people I fought with, well, I'm ruling them sort of as a lost cause by now. Can't find them in this darkness, no. Right, so where do I go now? A bit to the... What's that sound? Alright, I know that there's some enemy nearby. It doesn't even show up. So I guess I'll let it be. The path leads this way. And Helgen is very much here. Now where would this go? It's closed, so it would go nowhere. Might I be able to pass it? No? Well, isn't that just dumb? Guess I will have to find another way through. Perhaps if I climb... Nope. This is all one big dead end over here. Now to say I don't appreciate it one bit. Mayhaps I can go around this way. Dog. Yes, you are a dog. Very well. Now, that might be the place. But no, my horse cannot make it that way. If I head a bit more this way, should be able to find another route. This is not the smartest decision I have made. I will concede that much. But I am not particularly fond of that closed door either, so I'll make a move like this. Right, so this is hell again. And I'll have to find a spot to leave my horse at without getting it stuck, which seems to prove quite difficult when I can barely see ahead of myself. So let's just leave you here, shall we? That should make things simpler for the moment.
Stop right there. Don't even think about moving. You see my friends coming? They won't hesitate to kill you if you so much as breathe funny. Now, who are you? And what is the meaning of this intrusion? Quickly now, speak.
You speak to the man that has come here earlier, yesterday I believe, and slaughtered many of the people that simply attacked him. Now you start a discussion by threatening me. That is not the way you want this to go. But easy now. Lucky for you, I am not here to have a breakdown of anger.
Then you need to give me a reason why we shouldn't just kill you where you stand.
I have an urgent matter that I need to discuss with Valerius, who I know is here.
Never heard of him. You are mistaken. There's nobody by that name here. Now, be on your way. We don't want to hurt you.
Is that true? You want me to be on my way? for simply stating that I have a message for someone who is not here. Oh, but the message is from Marcus Janus. You must surely give me passage.
Don't know him either. I'm beginning to run out of patience with you. Leave now.
Come on, I know who you are, and that's no banditry.
I don't know who you are, stranger, or what you want. But I advise you to choose your words very carefully from here on out.
Here, I have a gift from Marcus. It's Val's wife's wedding ring.
Let me see that. Did you say Marcus Janus? From the war, Marcus Janus. Why didn't you say so?
Because I said so. Did. And I have a letter from him to Valerius. Valerius is eyes only.
Very well. I will take you inside. But all of us have our eyes on you. And if you try and start trouble, it will be the last trouble you ever start.
Yes,
Follow me.
yes. You may speak all high and mighty. But in the end I do believe me and Hoth could take you guys on. But as I said, I'm here on a peaceful mission. Not to get hubris to blind me to death.
Falkreath,
Although I will have to admit,
who is this person and why have you brought them here?
I'm doing good process at
He has
letting
an
that
urgent
happen.
message for you from Marcus Janus. He was alone, and I thought you would want to talk to him.
What? Marcus Janus? Falkreath, have you gone completely mad? That's impossible.
I thought the same thing, sir. But it's true. He showed me a letter to you with Marcus's seal. It's real, all right. And sir, somehow Marcus has found Sabrina's wedding ring and sent it to you.
Very well. We'll see about this. Falkreath, you're dismissed. All of you may resume your patrols.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are or why you're here, so you'd better have some good answers to my questions. May I see that ring?
Yes, take it. It is very much yours.
Say you were sent by Marcus Janus? Where is he now?
Falkreath, waiting for me to return with the answer.
Do you know how he came into possession of this ring?
I don't know. Must have found it in the Imperial City after you were imprisoned.
Yes, I suppose that may have been possible, but this is all so overwhelming.
Did that dog follow us here? But I am so very sorry for the loss of your family. Lost mine as well to the Thalma. In a different way, of course. For it was I who was put up to execution, yet here I stand.
Thank you. I love them very deeply. I nearly went mad after they were murdered by those Altmarine dogs.
So I was
I
told.
wanted nothing but vengeance. Every day of my life is burned with nothing but the desire to make them pay for their murders. But enough of that. Let's see this letter you brought. Yes. Marcus Janus. It's certainly you, all right. What do you want with me? Tell me, how has he found me here?
Heard a bandit named Val had taken over the fort. Thought it might be you.
Very clever, that one. Always was. Bandits. It's not far from the truth, though. Fitting ruse is that's about what we've become. Living our lives in the shadows, hiding and skulking about like some caged skeever looking for his next piece of cheese.
You are an honorable man. Said you served with distinction in the war.
Honor? Bah. Any honor I had died with the first Altmarine diplomat I assassinated. I'm not the same man he knew. No doubt he's filled your head with tales of glory from the war, stories of the keepers of Hatu. I'm afraid that man no longer exists. This hatred, it's consumed me, taken my life.
I see.
Suppose I would still be rotting down in that damn prison where I got from Marcus. Now I'm just rotting here instead. And rot is nonetheless still rot. The only difference, really, is where and how.
I see. Well, maybe Marcus can help. Perhaps that's why he wants to meet with you.
Why would he want to help me? After he sees what I've become, he'll leave soon enough. But go tell him I'll meet with him regardless. At least then we can say our proper goodbyes to one another. Never got to do that before. Now, be gone. Please leave me in peace.
Right.
I don't know if I can trust anyone who relies on all that hocus pocus.
Right. But how do I get rid of that animal? Tell me, Hoth. Have I become an errand boy for these ex-Legion soldiers? Because I wouldn't really like that thought. No, I wouldn't.